Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet once again. My name is Jason and we're playing some more Elder Scrolls Arena. Last time we went ahead and we got ourselves a nice fancy new invisibility spell which I named Sneaky Peeky Like, which was named after one of my episodes I named earlier, which is named after something I heard once when I was playing Counter-Strike. Yes. So we're going to use Sneaky Peeky Like, which uses 25 spell points but makes us invisible for over 12 minutes. That's right, I could probably go through this dungeon completely without being bothered once, except for by wraiths, which seem to be able to see me when I'm invisible. But yeah, I'm gonna just march my way through this whole dungeon, just da-da-da. Like, I own the place. See, the skeleton? He has no idea I'm there. He's just staring at that wall. He's like, this is a nice wall. I like this wall. This wall is my friend. And I'm going to be like, your friend's going to watch you die! Again, skeleton! Ha ha! And he's dead. It feels good to be invisible. I'm going to really miss the spell casting in the later games, because they, What? You didn't die from that? Alright. I don't even know if I need this sword. We're going casting heavy. Some of the later games with the spell crafting, like, I understand some of the motives for it, why they limited it, or they basically dumbed it down, if you will. You know, for balance reasons, because let's face it, wait, is this the way I came in? Oh, this is the way I came in. I'm going around in circles. Darn it, Jason! Get a sense of direction. Come on. Would you believe for the longest time I played Arma on expert mode with like no indicators or anything? I actually just used a compass and map to get around, and I actually was good at it. If you don't know what Arma is, then I'm probably new to my channel. Go check it out. It's another game I play. It's pretty good. It's awesome. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna miss that. Like, you could say that you could exploit the we'll say the spell crafting or the spell making in the game, but at the same time, it's a single player game, and to me, that makes things more, I want to say, liquid, for lack of a better word here. Things just sort of flow. Things are not so structured and so rigid. Like, you can basically be like, all right, I want to make a spell that does this, and you know what? You can do that. You could just make whatever spell you want. You can make the specific spell you want / need to fill your needs. Grilled spider. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and hit light. You know, I probably should have bought some more potions while I was out. Restore power. So, someone, I know somebody, is just screaming at the screen and like, dude, you've got over 200 potions. You are good. This is not, like, you don't need more than that. And to that I would say, fool, you can never have too many potions, especially when they don't weigh anything. I don't think they weigh anything, do they? In Arena, I don't believe potions have a weight. Which, thank goodness. I hope, Maul. That means somebody's dead. Alright, Firebolt. The nice thing about casting while invisible is it doesn't bring me out of invisibility. So, I'm enjoying just being like, okay, I'll just restore potion or store power potions. I wish I could increase my spell points higher than they are now, though. Because I really don't feel like 150 is enough to really play the game the way I want to. I want to be like, you know, spamming fireball everywhere, which I'm pretty much doing. And, you know, there's potions for that, but I just wish, you know. Ghosts! Now, those things there, they see me when I'm invisible. So spirits can see me when I'm invisible. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use a potion, or restore power potion. And then we're going to cast, where are you? Spellbreaker Light. And let him refill me. And then I'm going to heal up, because, hey, he took off a little bit of health. And then I'm going to use Firebolt. And I'm going to zap him. And then I'm going to fire at him again. And then again. And he's dead. Another one. Hey, nice. Keep filling me up, buddy. I win. Let's go ahead and save this game. You know, just in case something terrible, terrible, terrible happens. Alright, so I've explored this room. But yeah, I really like the spellcrafting system in this. And you know what? Oh man, they're everywhere. There's enemies all over the place. It's so... yes. I'm wondering, because it took, what, 4 fireballs there? How much does it cost to cast my firebolt spell? Why is that so far down? No, I didn't mean to click on that. Firebolt. 8. How much does it cost for Nukem Dukem Robot? 22. So 8 times 4 would be, what, 32? That cost more. But I don't know if it does as much damage. Because I'm thinking about just walking through invisible, like, while I'm invisible, and just using Nukem Dukem Robot. Just walk up, basically give everyone the touch of death. They're just standing there in their dungeon, mind their own business. They're just like, see these zombies? They're hanging out. They're not just moaning. These guys are talking to each other. They're like, hey, Frank, remember that barbecue we had the other day? He's like, yeah, that was delicious. And I'm like, sorry guys, I need experience. Zoip. And he's like, Frank, you okay? And then I'm like, Zoip. And they're dead. That's it. Oh, that's so much fun. Alright. So much fun. Oh yes, but anyways, you know, I realized throughout this playthrough I've talked about the later games, and it almost feels like Arena is existing within the shadow of its sequels. And, you know, on the one hand, I feel like that's a little unfair, because it is a great game in its own right. I'm not just playing this, you know, because, like I mentioned earlier, or in another video, or whatever, everything just sort of blends together at one point. I've got, you know, sort of obsessive-compulsive tendencies, where I feel like, you know, I've got to play through things in chronological order. I like playing things in order, so... that's how I am with, like, a lot of things. If I'm going to watch a movie, no, I can't start halfway through. I gotta start a series at the beginning. I can't just jump into something midway. But at the same time, I'm not just doing that because of that. I was actually very excited to start playing Arena. And I think Arena, like I said, is a great game in its own right. It's very fun. And, you know, that might just be because it's from an era that I grew up in. These are the kinds of games I grew up with. And these, you know, the design decisions that they made back then, these don't bother me. To me, this is just plain straight up good gaming goodness. Good gaming goodness, that's right. So, when I do talk about the sequels, like I said, I feel bad because I feel like Arena doesn't get as much attention, and it does deserve attention. It is a very good game. If you look at, like, especially if you look at it within the context of the time, and you look at other games that were out around the same time. If I recall correctly, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't some of the, like, Ultima Underworld games out around the same time? You know, even Doom came out not too long, or it was around the same time period, and its engine was superior. But let's be fair. John Carmack was a programming genius. The guy was able to pull things, or push the PC in ways that, oh, again. Hate these things. All right, fill me up. I'm still invisible, right? Yeah. Oh, no, is that... Alright. Note, use fireball on those guys, you can't get close. But when you, yeah, like, if you compare it to other games at the time, and I feel like that's something that needs to be done more. People need to be able to appreciate things within their own time period. When you compare it to other games of the time, Arena is absolutely fantastic. It is, like I said, it's a masterpiece. It's an achievement. And I don't know, even now, because I like playing all different types of games. Like I mentioned before, I collect my video games. I still have all my old video games, and it's because I don't know. I'm really passionate about them. I feel like it's a wonderful form of art. It's amazing. It melds everything. All other types of art are melded into games in such a way that you're not just experiencing the art. You know, someone could paint a picture of a room with, you know, what do you call those things? I can't remember the name. Anyways, fire or a headstone or I don't know if that's a coffin or what. But you know, people could paint pictures of this. But does it move? Well, no. You could say movies move. Yeah. And you know what? That's great. That's another form of art. So you have moving pictures, which represent areas and stuff that's happening, and you have that in games. And then you've also got music added on top of that. And then the most crucial, the most amazing part of video games is that element of interactivity. And so, you know, I don't just view... I'm not always just viewing games as something to play, but something to really share and explore, despite mechanics or how things are put together. Yeah, I just figured I'd go ahead and rant a little bit about that. And I think that, at the risk of sounding like a hipster, but I feel like games have gotten away from trying to be a medium, being an artful medium in which... Now, okay, disclaimer, I'm saying getting away from, I don't say they have left, okay? There are plenty of games that are plenty artistic, so just, please don't crucify me here. Just listen to what I've got to say and try to understand the point I'm getting at. Before, it's like they were... you know, I'm gonna formulate an argument, or well, not really an argument. I'm gonna formulate my statement. We'll say maybe off camera or something. Really think about it before I say it, because I don't feel like I can properly. What's the word I'm looking for? Formulate. I can't properly formulate the phrases or the statements that I really want to convey what it is that I'm thinking. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and drop it there. I think we're going to go ahead and save. I haven't saved in a little while. So let's go ahead on down and see what the design is. Ooh, this looks cool. Save again, just because. A dead body. I was expecting some sort of little note to come up, the, you know, orange text. Okay, I can open those. Those are doors. Okay, nice. So that's what the doors look like in this area. I like this. Yeah, it really seems like the mainline dungeons, the ones that you have to go through, have really cool aesthetics, and everything else is just kind of eh. Well, not eh, it's just, you can tell it's all randomly generated, right? Whoa, what is this? I've never seen something constructed quite like that before. That's interesting. I don't know whether it's supposed to represent or what it's supposed to be. Skeleton. I'm running low on spell points. So let's go ahead and... Dosed. Let's see here. Let's head off to the right of me here. I love that they started implementing the too tall sort of ceilings, the taller ceilings, because I felt like I had seen everything in the game, And then all of a sudden they break this out, and I'm like, oh, so the dungeons can look different, and that's cool. That's good. It adds variety, and it makes me want to explore even more. Good stuff, I almost said Bohemia. That's alright, the other day while I was playing Arma, I almost said Bethesda. That would have been so silly. Got the wrong company name. Ha. But yeah, due to those, we'll say, obsessive-compulsive tendencies, if I ever got into Fallout, believe me, I'd be starting from Fallout 1. That's right. 1. Alright, can I open this chest? Chest opens. I'm gonna actually use open on this chest here, just because I haven't used it before, and I just wanna try it out. And I don't. Oh yes, open. Yes, I'm gonna use open. Wink. Oh, and it worked. I was kind of hoping it failed. That way, someone could have, you know, yelled at me for using an inferior spell. Oh well. There goes my trolling attempt for the day. Oh. Am I still invisible? No, I'm not. My invisibility has worn off. Firestorm. This spell is useless. It's useless. Absolutely useless. Oh, he was trying to hit me. I guess my armor rating's so high that it looks like he's dancing. I'm like, oh, the skeletons are dancing. No, he's trying to kill me. Oh, right. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we just saved the game. We're going to end things here on the second basement floor of the Temple of the Mad God. Sorry, there's no "the" there. So I'd like to thank you so much for joining me once again in Arena, and until next time, game on.